Right, welcome back. We are on a, hang on a second. Right, hello, welcome back. We're on a day walk today. We're working from this book, what is it, Pub Strolls in Essex. We're starting our walk off at, as you can see up there hopefully, can we see it? Up there, which will be the Bell. That's the Bell at Danbury. So that's the pub we started off. I'm with Andy from Andy's East Coast. There you go, hello. So we've had some lunch and we're just going to start our walk now, and we're going to have a little wild camp tonight. We've checked with the pub, they said it's okay to leave the car here overnight, and I'll tell you a bit more later about the food. It was really nice though, okay? See you later. Bye bye. So we've been on our walk. We was going to do a 2-mile one, and Andy said that wasn't long enough. and by the way, it's quite hilly here, which we didn't quite realise it was. There's Andy. We've been using his GPS on his phone, which keeps going in and out all the time. But if he turns his phone on, it don't work. But anyway, yeah, so we found somewhere. He's pinned it. I've done something on Google Maps or something. I don't know, I've done something. And that's where we're heading back to the car. And then we're going to come back and not set up, but we're going to be out of the way. We're now walking again. We did settle down. And then we realised we was
too close to the park.
Well, approximately how many feet or metres away?
Probably about 50 feet.
It was about 50 feet away from a footpath, and there's a house behind us, and that's their fence. So you got to bear with us. We haven't done this for a while.
No, we didn't do one the first time, did we?
Who would I say it was like going camping? Terry and June? So we're going to campsite.
You have to be prepared to change your tactics.
Yes, we're changing our tactics. We're going to site number 2 now.
Well, no, it was site number 1. This was site number 2. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, the one we're going to was number. We're not camping in anybody's garden. Mind that horse poo. Anyway, yeah. So we're moving on now. Okay. We're learning again. We're here, first wild camp. Even got a bit of a sun there, look at that. Anyway, right, so let me show you where I'm setting up. So we found my spot just here. This is going to be my spot. It's on a bit of a slant, but that's a branch in my head. Look, we are in the woods, there's your proof. Anyway, don't be stupid. So we're out in the woods. That's going to be my spot there. There's my new rucksack. That's the 80-litre rucksack. There you go. It's very difficult when you ain't been out for such a long time packing your packing your bag. So it's all done. We're going to unpack that now. We're going to use the Nature Hike Tagger 1 tent, which I hadn't used since the Peak District when me and Andy went. I'm using that one. There's Andy in the background there. He's just there. It blends in well. He's all camouflaged again. I've got a chicken curry wayfarer's meal. Andy's going to be using tarp and bivvy. Just there. So, anyway, here we go. Just going to show the inside of the tent. There's the tent. Let's have a look at Andy's work. Look at that. What's this? It's a tent tarp, isn't it?
Yes, well, no, it's the D&D.
No, but that's what you made a tent out of it, basically, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he done that. He done that really, really quick.
It's quick, it's only...
How long did it take you? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I've never been able to achieve this.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy, he says. He always says that. You got to try it, you got to practice. Well, I don't want to practice. I want an instant tent.
I just followed what somebody else done on YouTube and just copied it basically.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work when I followed someone on YouTube. Mine didn't turn out like that. Mine actually didn't turn out at all.
The ground is colder. Look, it's starting to pull out.
Yeah, as you can see, the ground is quite...
very coarse.
Yeah, it's difficult. Anyway, right. Let me show you inside my tent. Welcome to my boudoir. So, I have my OEX Bush Pro bivvy bag. I've got my 4-season OEX Fathom whatever sleeping bag. I've got my car windscreen cover at the bottom to keep the heat in, because it is going to be a cold night, so I'm prepared. I've got a 3/4 mat under there. You'll see the picture, that's why you know what I'm talking about. The old Tagger one. And that's my sleeping arrangements. So there we go. I'll just show you from a distance what camp looks like from a distance. We are in the woods, so I've just poked myself in the face. We're going to go in Andy's boudoir now to see what it looks like. Are you ready for this, everybody? Are you ready? Nice slow reveal. Ta-da! Gore-Tex bivvy bag. You got a 4-season down bag in there.
3-season.
3-season down bag in there somewhere.
3-season for me.
He's got his walking pole in the middle, and he's got a nice little light in there as well. And he's going to be unlucky tonight when someone treads on him, because no one's going to be able to see him unless he's got a light on.
Might have a deer coming in the tent.
Not have it. Yeah, we've seen
that's the only
two.
That's the only drawback with that, because obviously it's open fronted, isn't it?
Munkjack deers today. We've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen 2 munkjack deers. I've heard chiff chaffs. We've seen crows. We've seen a buzzard. We've done quite well today. But yeah, so we're going to settle down. Andy's brought me some homemade mead, haven't you?
Mead, yeah, so you can review, yeah.
Yeah, so he's got homemade mead that he's brought with him.
Drink of the gods.
Yes, drink of the gods. Hang on, that's better. I haven't got the light in my eyes. Anyway, so I hope you like the video, and this is I can't believe we're just out and we're actually camping.
Yeah, and we had a drink at a pub.
Yes, and we had a drink at a pub, which was a very nice pub, and they've let us stay there, leave our car there overnight. Right, so for tonight's dinner, chicken curry with potatoes and rice. We're not doing anything fancy, we're just sticking that in a pot with some water, and that's it. Very good meals, I enjoy these. We don't know what the date is on it. There you go, 2022. I think I prefer these than any other time. Sorry about the red light, I just remembered I've got it on. So we've got our curry on the go now. Andy's eating his... Hang on a minute, you're not in frame. Oh, I can't see you. I don't want to blind you. Can I blind you? Sorry about that. What are you eating?
It's like it's a pot noodle without the pot, but it's not great because it doesn't come with any sauce, so it's a bit tasteless.
Right. So that poor sod's got a pot noodle without a pot. It's just in a packet, and it doesn't come with a sachet of sauce. So remember that for next time, everybody. But he has got 2 servings because he's practicing for his walk.
When I packed them, I vacuum packed them, I actually use proper pot noodles, and they come with sauce sachets, and I put it in with a vacuum. I put it in with vacuum packaging. So
tell them.
So when I do it, there's it should have a good, decent flavour. So it'll just be like a normal pot noodle. The lights have gone off.
Yeah, clever that, isn't it? There we go. I don't know why it went off. Perhaps it's on a timer. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So he's got 2, and he's not too happy with it. So what are you going to do?
No, it's all right. It's just a bit tasteless. That's all.
All right. Okay.
Just needs a sauce of some sort.
Tasteless. Also, what have we got? Monk jacks and dogs.
Especially roast chicken flavour, but it doesn't really taste of anything.
Roast chicken flavoured. We've got monk jacks and dogs. I think there's a kennel somewhere over that way somewhere. That's the monk jacks. So we're having a fun evening again. We know where we are, and my dinner's boiling. Anything?
The old volume bar's going backwards and forwards quite well. Even with me speaking, it's picking me up.
It certainly is. Anyway, I need more light, please. Oh, hang on, I've pressed the wrong button. No, we're all right. Press the... Oh, there you go, that's better. Right, we are recording. Good. Anyway, so I've had me chicken and rice dinner with potato. My Wayfarer's meal. By the way, I reckon the Wayfarer ones are the best. I don't think I'd eat anything else now. And I've always had a decent... I've never been ill afterwards, you know. Never had to run to the loo or anything. Sorry about that, but it had to be said. I did add water to it. It did stick to the bottom, but my idea was it wouldn't stick to the bottom of the pot, but it did. It was more like a broth.
It's partly because you wasn't sitting there stirring it, though, was you?
No, I didn't stir it all the time, granted. But it was tasty, and I advise anybody to get them. They might be a little bit heavy because they've already got liquid in them. They're a wet food, aren't they, basically? But they are nice, and as I said, I've never had a problem with them, never been ill. Andy's had his dinner now, so he's happy. He's full. You had a dessert, didn't you?
Well, only cereal bars, so.
I see. He had 2 cereal bars as a dessert.
Got some sweets and nuts as well.
Yeah, you've got some nuts. I haven't got any nuts, by the way.
Do you want to try some mead?
So Andy's going to bust out the mead, and we're all going to...
It looks like a sample, but it's not.
Yeah, it's a little sample he's got. We're all...
It looks like a sample.
We're not getting drunk tonight, by the way.
No, it looks like a sample.
Oh no, you're joking. No, it looks like a urine bottle.
Especially with the OA special.
That looks familiar at work, that bottle. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you just tip it in mine. Hold on a second.
No, a bit like brandy.
Right, so Andy's now going to...
Homemade mead.
Pour me some homemade mead. There's a bloody lot in it.
Sip on it. I said you wanted some liquid.
Look at that. Anyway, homemade mead from Andy. Apparently it's made what? With honey, marmalade.
Honey.
Honey. It's made from honey.
Honey and water. Honey, water and yeast, that's all.
Honey, water and yeast.
Takes about 6 months to make.
6 months?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Better be good. Right, let's see. Ready? It smells like alcohol.
Yeah, it's strong, that's why. Stronger.
I can actually smell a sweetness to it as well.
It's the honey. Do you like honey?
Ah, that's what it reminds me of. It smells like lemsip. I'm not saying it's going to taste like it, because that's an insult, but...
Do you like honey?
Yes.
Yeah, so you like
Right, you ready?
It's wine made from honey, basically.
This is, what is this? Is this a...
It's very old. It's the oldest alcoholic drink known to man.
Alcoholic... I can't even say
what
it.
the Vikings used to make.
Oh my God, that's strong. Oh, crikey. Yes, now I know the taste. It's not lemon, it's not lemsip. It reminds me of what my nan used to do, which was lemonade and honey when I was younger.
Oh nice, it's an alcoholic version.
Yes, if this was warmed up, it would taste exactly the same, but this is very strong. And it is nice. We're Vikings tonight.
I haven't got a hydrometer.
We just haven't got a horn to drink it out of.
I haven't got a hydrometer, so I don't know what the percentage is, but it's higher than wine.
God, that is strong, isn't it?
It's nice though, isn't it? It's really easy to do.
Anyway, thank you, Andy.
It doesn't give you a headache in the morning either. It doesn't give you a hangover.
Oh, don't it?
No.
Right. Tonight we are going to binge drink mead. Whisper time now. Just going to put some honey whiskey in it. The mead was, well, brilliant. Can't fault it. That's it. It's nearly bedtime. Nearly bedtime, I think, because it's getting colder now.
That's the trouble. You can't sit around in the cold for too long, can you?
Yeah, no, it's getting cold now. There's the rubbish.
It's not as cold as it could have been there.
All in my bag. Oh, what did we hear? So we heard a peacock earlier, which we think, because there's such big, because we are in Danbury, so the houses are so massive here, it looks like that they've got their own peacocks. And they was big old places, weren't they, when we was...
Oh yeah, that one on the hill was massive, isn't it?
My God.
Like a stately home.
The amount... Look, the light's just given up.
Yeah, why does it do that? Is it because the battery's going low?
Yeah.
The battery don't last very long. It's not very big, is it?
Oh. That's better, isn't it? All you can see is a beard on my face. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel.
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone. What was I so... Well, I don't even know what I was talking about now.
The stately homes.
Oh, that was it, yeah. They are like stately homes here. They're absolutely humongous. They've got driveways that you have to drive like half a mile to get to the house. If I can film some tomorrow on the way back, I will do, because, well, you know, if they caught you camping anywhere, it's likely they'll send their gamekeeper after you. Anyway, my light's gone on there, but it doesn't last very long, and it wasn't even on... I think it's supposed to last 5 hours, you know, that light.
Yeah, that's probably on a very low setting.
It was on a low setting. I only had it on number 2 at one point.
It's very small, so you can't expect the battery to last too long, can you?
Yes, I do. I can be demanding.
It's tiny.
Why do you have to keep saying things are tiny? You know I'm only 5'10".
It is tiny. That thing's about like about 2 centimetre cubed, isn't it?
Anyway, this is nearly 3 minutes now. I've got to cut some of this. Right, anyway. Good night, everybody. From our wild camp. Andy's in bed. In his bivvy bag. And underneath his DD multicam. Dirty DD. I'm going to bed. In my Tagger one. I can hear... What can I hear? I can hear dogs barking. So there's definitely a kennel nearby. Definitely. Anyway. I'm going to bed, I'm tired, and I'll see you in the morning. Morning everybody, say good morning Andy.
Good morning.
There we go. There's Andy's little tent he done. I say little tent, it's quite a structure actually.
Quite big inside, yeah.
Anyway, we've woken up to a very damp morning. There's we've all got condensation. I've got condensation in mine, and it's got condensation in his, but it is cold, and it did go down during the night, the temperatures. There's all the I don't know if you call it dew coming from the trees, all dropping from it. We're going to start breaking down our camp now. The old tagger one performed well as usual. There she is. Wasn't on too much of a slope, to be honest with you, so quite pleased with that. And I didn't get up during the night for a wee. Highly unusual, by the way. Highly unusual. I know you don't need to know that, but it's just me being open and telling you how it is. Anyway, right, I'll get back to you once I've broken this little lot down. And we start doing some breakfast. Simple one, porridge today. Nothing complicated, but we will get complicated at one point. Look, there's Andy.
I've got porridge too.
Andy's got porridge as well, look. There's Andy, look. Ain't he lovely? Sultana, raisins, cranberry and apple. 2-minute Quakers oats. So there's Andy's coffee and his own mix of porridge there that he's done. He's practicing getting a few bits ready for his walk he's doing. I'll give you details of that, and now you can donate some money to his walk if you want to.
Sponsorship, not as in paying for it.
No, sponsorship. You know, it's sponsorship more than anything else. But that's just my English, getting it wrong as usual. Yeah, we don't want people to think that he wants you to pay for his walk.
Fund my holiday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a fund my holiday. This is a charity walk he's doing. It's 12 days, isn't it, or something?
Yeah. Well, that's the plan.
That's the plan, man.
Can do it in less. Some people do it in 10, some people do it in 9. If you want to be a star.
Yeah, don't be a hero.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's my porridge. We're just going to have our breakfast. Look at us.
A bit of a difference, eh?
There is a bit of a difference. Look, there's Andy's big bowl. There's my little cup full. Anyway, we're not comparing sizes of breakfasts, all right?
I'm only doing this because this is what I would have on my walk. This I want this to sustain me till like midday.
Yeah, so this camp was good for Andy because this is like his little practice one to practice some of the little bits and pieces prepared for his walk.
We haven't had a lot of practice because obviously we've been locked down. We haven't done nothing.
Yeah, he has been doing a few bits indoors, like making his porridge from his tin. Right, okay, so we're on the part where everybody does it. Leave no trace, okay? So, I was in this area here, as you can see. Nothing there at all now, just some leaves. Andy was there by this tree. Nothing there, leave no trace. He's done a good job as well, and he had a big old tarp up.
I didn't really clear it, to be honest, because I'm looking at it.
Rubbish in the bag, got that with us, and that's it. Thank you very much, and that's the end of the video. I've just tried to donate money to Andy, but it all went wrong. But we're going to try again, because we're not going to give up, because we are going to donate money. Anyway,
it might work anyway,
it will work. Right, so thank you very much for joining us, and I'll see you on the next video, because there's another one planned, because I've got the week off. I did say that earlier. Bye-bye from Andy.
See ya.
And bye-bye from me. Thank you, everybody.
Click the subscribe button.
Yep, like, subscribe and share. Andy's East Coast.
And yours.
Well, yeah. All right then. And you can also follow him on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram as well. He's just the same, Andy's East Coast on Instagram. And you're watching it, so it's First Class Adventures. And Mark the Pasty One on Instagram. Like, subscribe and share. Same old, same old, same old, same old. Good to be back. I'm very pleased. I'm very happy. We both had a good camp. We both had nice meads. And anyway, thank you. That's Andy's 88 litre Forces rucksack. I did look at that one, but it looked too big for me.
I do a 66 as well, which is basically the same, it's just a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
I've got that as well. I've got that in DPM.
DPM.
I bought it from somebody local for 20 quid.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, in the army.
No, they used to use it. Well, we used it for backpacking. I think they used it for the D.O.V. Duke of Edinburgh thing.
Yeah, we saw some Duke of Edinburgh.
Yeah, two lots. We saw
kids.
The boys and girls as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we saw a Duke of Edinburgh. They had their there was like a few kids with one bloke, and there were some girls with another woman. And
I wonder where they were camping, because campsites are shut, aren't
they had their rucksacks on their back, and they were doing orienteering, or whatever you call it, map reading and stuff. So
that's the same as what we're doing, but without GPS.
Yeah, and I suppose they're semi-legal, really, because people realise that they're actually doing it for a purpose. We're doing it for a purpose, but they're learning stuff. Mind you, I'm learning stuff.
I said if we get caught, I can say, yeah, I'm the tutor, you're the student.
Yes, and I'm a bit like a student, to be honest. And we did hear the dogs again.
Say I'm actually working. You've paid me £20 to come and take you road camping.
Thank you. What a gentleman. Anyway, right. Anyway, I'm cutting off now.